Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. I'm doing dry Jan, so I'm actually really excited about that because I can get a little bit more clarity on different things and hitting goals, and I always have a lot more energy. But yeah, I've never made a vision board video before, but I have been doing vision boards for the last, I want to say, 15 years. My first one was when I was in high school, and that really aged me. but yeah, they're fun, and I actually do have things come true on them every single year. So I think that means I'm doing something right. I did do something different this year. I brought as an example. I normally make my vision boards small like this, and then I print them out and I tape them to my calendars. So I would just buy like a basic calendar and then just tape this to the front so that I'm always like looking at it. But I really wanted to go bigger this year and have something that, if I'm sitting in bed reading or when I wake up in the morning, something that I could look at and be inspired by and not forget about, because I think that tends to happen with vision boards. But a great place to start before you just start grabbing images of things you think are pretty or things that you like. I think it's important to kind of map out what do you really want. For me personally, there are a few goals I've had for a little while now that I'm like, okay, like I reached this goal and now I want to have that same goal but a different number. So like salary is a big one that a lot of people will talk about, or waking up early, working out more. It's important to know yourself and try and set like a goal that's achievable. Normally, I would get a piece of paper, write down all the things that I want to achieve in 2026. I visualize myself as that person. How would they walk? How would they act? What kind of car do I drive? Like, kind of like manifesting. And then from there, I would start narrowing it down and then finding prompts for Pinterest to find, or even I sometimes use my own photographs. So for example, this one I have here, it's actually a picture of me reading. I'm trying to read one book a month, which is a goal that I have every single year. And I think it's a good achievable one that keeps me grounded and peaceful. And so I always try to add it to my board every year. This year, instead of writing it all down on a piece of paper, I actually put it into ChatGPT, which honestly was awesome because I didn't really have to think a lot about it. I just went on a walk and was writing in my notes, like with my headphones on, and I was like talking about things that I want and just kind of brain dumping everything. And I just copy and pasted it into ChatGPT. And then at the end, I was like, help me create a vision board off of all of these things that I desire and I want for myself. And he did his thing, or she did her thing, and came up with a whole bunch of like well thought out ideas about wellness, fitness, relationships, financials, everything that you could, that I talked about. But then he divided it up into different sections. So then you could pick and choose what felt the most like me. And from there, I took all those ideas and narrowed them down and wrote them down on a piece of paper. And then from there, I said, help me with prompts for Pinterest to find images that match the life that I want. And then that was just so helpful because sometimes it is hard to determine what is it, like what do I type in to find the image that I'm looking for. One that I had trouble with finding is like, I want to work with like hotels. I travel a lot. So I thought, well, I'm already traveling. I should be doing like UGC hotel stuff. And I love doing that. So I thought, okay, I typed in so many different like UGC style like pictures, and there just really wasn't anything that felt like me. So I ended up using one of my own hotel images and then just added my own text on top. But nonetheless, it was still nice to have chat help me through that and figure out, okay, what is it that I actually need to type in and what do I need to say? And then once you narrow all of that down and you pick your images, I actually just printed 5 pages of different images and texts. And I went to Staples. Like I just ordered ahead and went and picked this up from Staples. I got myself a glue stick. So I'm just going to cut everything out and then lay it out how I want it. And yeah, I'll bring you guys along. Let me know what you think. Also, does anyone else use ChatGPT to do their vision boards? I'm curious. So yeah, see you soon. We cut everything. Both cats are here now. Okay, so now I'm just gonna place everything on the board. I thought about adding some stickers in between and stuff too, or like maybe like outlining stuff with red marker. I don't know. I want to get creative, but it's also like 8 o'clock at night, so we'll see what happens. But one of the main things I want to point out is that this is my like center of attention script. And I also have in here how to use the vision board efficiently, which I put in quotes because there are certain ways to make it effective. And so that I don't forget what to ask it or say to the board. I wrote it down. Oh, every time you look at your board, you ask, what would the disciplined, aligned version of me do next? All right, guys, so you may have noticed that my outfit is different, and that is because it is a different day. I underestimated how much real estate was on this board. So originally I did the 5 pages, right? And I thought that would be enough with the images and the script, but as I started pasting things on there, it didn't take up the whole space. So I recommend, if you guys do it this way, I would print out more like 6, 7, 8 pages is about what it ended up being. I had to go back and print more stuff. But I am obsessed with how this came out. I'm so excited. So without further ado, this is my vision board. Ooh, and it looks so good. And I am really excited to hang it on my wall. I'm gonna put it where I normally would put my projector. And when I'm using it, I have a whole method that I'm gonna set up that I'll also link for you guys in the comments or the caption. So yeah, I'm really excited about how it turned out. Let me know what you guys think. Let me know if you made a vision board and how you did yours or what you would change. So yeah, that's really it. So this is the piece that I have to hang on my wall right here. And this is normally where my projector goes. I'm not using it. I just take this off like this. And this is what it looks like without, but you can't see it when you have the projector on. So yeah, it's right across my bed so I can see it first thing when I wake up in the morning. If you guys loved this, like, comment, subscribe, let me know your thoughts, and I'll see you on the next one.